What hair was the Elder Wand made of, and who ate the postal owls at Hogwarts? Hi everyone, my name is Alex, and we made the most frightening, interesting and fantastic creatures from Harry Potter world. In this video, I will tell you which animatronic models were used during filming of one of the most famous franchises and reveal all the secrets of these magical creatures. I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. Phoenix. The creators of the film Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets decided to make an animatronic model of Fawkes. Yes, that was not computer graphics as we are used to see nowadays. Bela Johnson was responsible for its design. As a starting point, he selected a combination of feathers taken from wild birds. He painted all the feathers with carefully selected paints. And then concept artist Adam Brockbank stepped in. He worked on all the scenes of Fawkes' appearance in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. An old, decrepit bird that eventually burns down, a phoenix chick reborn from all the ashes, and the young phoenix who helps Harry in his battle with the Basilisk. In order to make Fawkes as believable as possible, Adam observed the habits of real birds. He drew inspiration from images from classical mythology as well as from observations of real birds, eagles and vultures. The result of his work is an animatronic bird sitting on a perch in Dumbledore's office. Creature designer Nick Dudman describes the incredible degree of control over the model. He could move his weight the same way birds do when they walk. He could spread his wings and raise his crest. He could blink and he had a lot of small expressions on his face. When he's healing Harry with tears, water really flows from his eyes. The resulting model was so realistic that Richard Harris, who played the role of Dumbledore, thought it was a real bird. And we used real feathers to create our Phoenix too. In order to fix them, we came up with and tested a new technology for us. At the request of the customer, we can make it animatronic. Interesting fact. All fans know that Harry's and Voldemort's magic wands had feathers from the same phoenix. The creators decided to add details to this moment. In the scene at the cemetery, a connection is established between Harry's and the Dark Lord's wands, which looks like a golden sparkling thread with golden beads. And from this very thread sounds the song of the phoenix. Thestral. Thestrals are one of the most frightening creatures in the Harry Potter universe. Only those who have seen death can see them, and the hair from the tail of the Thestral has become the core of the Elder Wand, and to show such an unusual creature on the screen was a difficult task. They invited real zoologists and biologists to the set. Their task was to create the appearance of magical creatures, tracking the plausibility of their movements and actions. Horses, bats and even giraffes were used as the basis. As they created the first concept of the Thestral, the film team did not immediately begin to create its digital model. They wanted to understand how this thing would look in real life, so making a model was the only way to achieve that. Due to the large wingspan and considerable body size, the Thestral could not simply fit in the frame or cover the actions with itself. The model was not animatronic, but we are not looking for easy ways, and therefore decided to make a full-size animatronic copy. We used ponytail hair to make it look natural. A team of various talented specialists worked on this one in order to make it as realistic as possible. And a couple more interesting facts for you guys. A Patronus can take the form of a Thestral, although Patronuses taking the form of magical animals are very rare. And the Thestrals could hunt postal owls, but Hagrid weaned them from this activity. Basilisk. Before filming the Basilisk scenes for the Chamber of Secrets, director Chris Columbus asked for advice Steven Spielberg, who had Jurassic Park under his belt at the moment. Spielberg said that the best result is achieved with combination of computer graphics and animatronic models. They built a part of the Basilisk body that was 8 meters long and weighing 1.5 tons for filming the effects of the creature. It was also with a skin made of foam rubber and its skeleton was made of aluminum leathers. In the close-up scenes we did not see computer graphics but a real model. And again, interesting fact. What did the Basilisk eat in the secret chamber? His victims were small rodents that were found there. In the film, their skeletons were strewn across the floors, and you could see several rats running down the tunnels with Harry. Aragog. The spider scene in the second movie was considered one of the most frightening. Although the small spiders were modeled on a computer, Aragog was a giant animatronic figure. Initially, it was planned to make it a computer graphics, but at the meeting, the head of the special effects department, Nick Deadman, timidly stated that his team would be able to build a reliable and large spider doll. Later, he regretted his words more than once because the huge animatronic doll presented a serious creative challenge. The Aragog model was built by 20 people for as long as 6 months. The giant spider was 3 meters tall with a 5-meter leg span, each of which had to be controlled by another team member. The whole creature weighed 750 kilograms. It took more than 15 people to control the animatronic Aragog on set. We are inspired not only by dinosaurs, but also by magical creatures from movies and TV shows. At the request of customers, we can produce full-size animatronic models that will decorate any exhibitions or theme parks. Comment what kind of animatronic model you want us to create.